What's going on, guys? Chris here, Awkward Finance Guy. In today's video, I want to talk about avoiding child support debt and ways that you can bring down your child support. This one is mainly for people trying to pay less in child support. So, as you may know, paying child support can quickly add up and it amounts to thousands and thousands of dollars. And it can actually cripple you to the point where, like, it's inevitable to live. And sometimes it's what I'm saying is it's very important to be aware of these variables when it comes to paying child support and having that debt of child support because it can just be so much money. What sucks is it's month over month and it adds up so fast. So, first of all, when figuring out child support, the most important crucial variable is the amount of time of nights and evenings that the child sleeps with each parent, because that is the biggest variable that factors into how much a person pays in child support debt. And what happens is, if you're looking to pay less in child support, you should fight for 50-50 custody. And what this means is you have to have a 50-50 split where you each get the same amount of days with the child. And how it's figured is the child sleeps at that parent's household overnight, and then you probably bring the child to school. That's how that works. I know this because I've literally lived this and I am a finance guy and I know this. It's close to my heart. So I feel for you. And please hit me up in the comments. Child support debt is no joke. And let me know your situation in the comments. So, yes, the number one reason or variable that you can bring it down is to try to get 50-50 support. And what that means is it's split. The next variable that's huge is revenue. So, and the idea here is if you want to pay less in child support debt, what you want to do, or the best case scenario, is to have both parents have the equal or similar income. So at the end of the year, you guys both parents make the similar income, because if one, it's calculated on a formula, and if one parent makes a lot more money than the other, what they try to do is equal out the system so that if one parent makes way more money, that it's almost not fair to the other. That's how it's figured out. So those two variables are huge, and a lot of times one loophole to kind of like paying less child support. I probably shouldn't even tell some of you this, but um, if you own your own business, say like if you have a W-2 income at like a 40-hour work week, that's usually only what the child support is based on. So like if you own your own business, or like you're 1099 where you're not taxed on the income, this is where you're going to make most of your money that can't be kind of like figured in the child support, because they have a hard time figuring in the child support because of taxes, because a person could make $50,000, gross revenue, but that doesn't mean the child support can be based on that, because it's not gross revenue. And if you have your own business, what you can do is use deductions to make that revenue come all the way down to close to zero. And that's what a lot of business owners do. And that's why they may seem like they're super wealthy, because they drive a ballin' out like nice truck or car, they have a nice house, they have nice like toys essentially. But what they're doing is they're writing that stuff off as business deductions against the revenue. So it just makes it look like they're making way more money, whereas the price of that new truck or car is actually a business deduction that counts against the revenue. So, and a lot of people do this to get around child support, and it's one way to kind of like avoid child support debt, is to just work like a 40-hour work week W-2, and then to try to hustle on the side to make a lot more revenue doing like a subcontract job where you're paid 1099 or cash or what have you. So, and again, these variables will help you avoid child support. And a lot of times, people seem to think it comes down to like these small little nitty gritty details. Like I buy the child, I pay daycare. Like there's a huge formula where they figure out all this stuff and it's calculated in, daycare, how much the school lunches are, how much just everything costs for the child. Really, childcare is the biggest one. And, but if you can get 50-50 custody, that's what you want. That's the ultimate. Like if you have like 60-40, you're going to pay more. Or if you have like 80-20, you're going to pay a lot of money. It kind of depends on how many nights the child sleeps over at the person's household, the parent's household. So you have to get 50-50 split to avoid paying more child support debt. It is what it is, guys. And again, please hit me up in the comments. Hopefully this video helped you. The two biggest crucial ones, though, is try to get that as much custody as possible. Fight for it. A lot of times you have to move closer to the child because you have to kind of live within like proximity of the school because the child has to sleep there, and then you have to do all the morning stuff and then drive them to like childcare or schooling. That's where a lot of people lose custody. And again, it is what it is, guys. So please hit me up in the comments. I'm going to wrap this up. Hope this helped you learn how to avoid child support debt. Again, awkward finance guy here. Please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs, and I know this might be boring stuff to you, but I helped you in this video, so you gotta give back. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.